I read this about you, and is it true that were you on All My Children?
Oh, yes.
I
yes.
love
Do you remember? Is that how you remember me?
Yes, of course. Yes. I used to watch All My Children with my mom growing
Did you
up.
really? Yeah, a lot of people watch their stories. It was my first job when I moved to New York. I moved here when I was 17, and it's like boot camp for acting. And I felt like I kind of got a handle on it, except for there was one thing that I was just the worst at.
What?
That long stare at the end of every scene
Oh,
where
yeah, of
they
course.
where it's like the cameras and it was so green. I'd never been on camera before, so I would finish the scene and I'd finish. Okay, that was great, and I'd walk. And they're like, no, come back. You have to stay there. And I'm like, for what? They're like, for the final moment. I'm like, to do what? React.
Yeah, you just have to stare
For like
into the
5
camera
minutes,
for
just
5 minutes.
for 5
yeah,
minutes, yes.
That's how you do it. Could you give us a taste of it now? I mean, do you still? If I gave you a line from a soap opera, I'll give you like a random generic soap opera line.
A fully generic soap opera
Yeah. So which is a good camera to look into? That one?
This one?
Camera 3.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yes, Jimmy.
I have shocking news. I am not the father of that baby. Oh my God. Wow! I mean, that is phenomenal. Oh! That is how you do it.
It's so funny because this actress on the show pulled me aside and she was like, all you have to do is just smell something weird at the end of every scene and you're golden. And I was like, thank you? Like, was she trying to help me or was she out to get me? We still don't know,
exactly.
so.
But did you take that advice?
Oh, I totally did, and I still use it to this day on my new show, Timeless.
Exactly. Congrats on Timeless, by the way.
you.
It's a fantastic show. Sundays, 10 o'clock p.m. on NBC. You're basically going back in time to stop this guy from changing history.
Yeah, we've got this evil, ne'er-do-well kind of organization called Rittenhouse, and they drop a sleeper agent in every time, and we've got to go back and figure out what they're doing and try and stop them from whatever they're doing. But we're basically making a new movie every single week.
But look, you get to wear fun outfits like this. I mean, look at that.
Yes,
Come on.
look at that.
Come on.
Derriere.
No, I mean the whole outfit. I mean, how fun is
the
that,
whole
though?
outfit.
To be, yeah.
It's really
What
fun.
did you have to do in this scene, though?
Well, it's interesting because underneath that very Tim Burton, Helena Bonham Carter getup is like 17 layers of clothing, and then they were like, okay, on our last night at 4 a.m. when we wrap, we want you to run through the alley in this costume, and I am the clumsiest person. Like, falling is like it follows me everywhere I go. And
Really?
so I'm super glad. I was like, I can't run in this thing. Have you seen? I barely walk in this thing. How do you expect me to run? They're like, and action, and then I just run like Gal Gadot, just like leapt out of my body, just like perfect.
Wonder Woman, yeah, you're going
Wonder
for it.
Woman, and they're like, cut, and they're like, that was perfect, that was amazing. Do it again, and I'm like, oh, you little, okay, fine,
Okay, yes,
action.
of course you.
Just running, just like so, like perfect. Both times I made such a scene about like, I can't run in this, and I run perfectly. And then they're like, okay, you're wrapped, and so they put me in the van, and I drive back to base camp where all of our trailers are, and I'm getting, I'm like, can you believe it? It was just perfect. And then I'm getting out of the van, and I guess the bottom of that very, illustrious skirt got caught on something in the van, and I lost my equilibrium, and I literally backflopped on to the cement. It was like Alice in Wonderland, just stripes and Cheshire cat eyes, just like
Cheshire cat eyes.
just like falling back, and there was nothing I could grab onto. But luckily, I had the 17 layers and underneath me, and it got my fall, and everybody's running. They think maybe I had a concussion, and I'm just on the floor. No one can get me up because I'm laughing so hard I start crying because I can't believe I did the running perfect and then I can't get out of the van.
It's like you're wearing a mattress. I mean, it's really like you just fall right back onto it.
Yeah, safety.
Well, we talked to the producers at Timeless and we said, are there any other clumsy moments that you have of Abigail? And they sent us a videotape of some of your finer moments that has never been seen on TV.
I have not seen
Here's
this.
a video of some of the times that you've fallen on the set of Timeless.
72 times.
This is real. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. How great is
Oh my
that?
God. It's-
Come on.
They can't insure me. They can't insure me. I'm
You're
saying.
so fun. Is there anything you set up for this season of Timeless?
Oh yeah, this is a great season because we got canceled actually, and then brought back 3 days later.
Yeah, because you went back in time.
Yes, I went back in time
And changed the ratings,
history.
exactly. I understand what you did.
You know I did.
It is a great show.
It is a great show, and this season we're going back in time to meet people of color and women and LGBT stories, and I think it's really a really important season.
Oh, we love you. Abigail Spencer. Let's take a look at this Sunday's episode of Timeless. Take a look at this.
Oh, figured Salem would be creepy. I just thought there'd be more people.
These are dangerous, paranoid times. The noisier the accusations got, the more people stayed inside. Nobody wanted to be spotted near the woods where the made-up rituals were said to take place.
The woods, where we are. Great.
You do realize that witches aren't real, right?
Abigail Spencer, everybody. Timeless airs Sundays at 10 p.m. on NBC.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.